Alright guys, let's get started in just 1 second. Want to make sure it's working and you guys can hear me. Alright, I think it should be working. Let's get started. So I'll basically going to be doing an alt stream once a week, and then on Sundays we'll be doing Bitcoin and Ethereum only. The alt streams will usually be on Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere midweek. This is basically the main chart I think anyone should be looking at for trading alts. Ethereum looks bullish. Obviously, we had the first level play out already, and this was a great buying opportunity right here. And then obviously we hit resistance, chopped around, broke through, had a pullback, but I don't know, still looks bullish to me. As long as we are over this level at 0.03093 on the Coinbase chart, I have no reason to be bearish on Ethereum on daily time frame, especially the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. The USD pair might get pulled back here and there, but it looks good, and as long as it looks good, I don't think there's any reason to be worried. Alts will get pullback, but again, in my opinion, they're buy the dip opportunities. So this is the main chart to look at. A daily close under this level would be bearish in my opinion, and that's when I'll probably be looking to exit my spot positions. Let's take a look at a few alts that I got lined up at the moment. The ones I'm mainly looking at right now will be WIF, PRCL, POPCAT, BONK, AVAX, Hype, SEI, TIA, NEAR, ENA, SOL, Useless, DOGE, and PumpFun. We'll start off with the alts that have higher time frame, working from daily time frame down to 4 hours and stuff. So let's first take a look at daily time frame on WIF. So this is our level that we are targeting right now. Let me actually put a magnet on all of our targets so we actually have it. So this is our target on WIF right here, 173. Again, this is Coinbase chart, so this is what we're looking at. Daily looks great. Again, this is the MA cross that I use, 1050. 1050 crossed bullish here. It's holding. As long as we hold right here, get back over, and we can look higher. Or if we go back into support, what I want to do is look for a sweep of this lower here. Let me mark that in pink and close this. So something like this. That would be another option. So as long as we're underneath this green line, I have no problem of us being bearish and getting down here. Underneath this dotted green line is extremely bearish. We've actually held it on the daily close today. So again, your second option is basically reclaim this green line and then go, right? So that's WIF, and that's my play on daily time frame. I would love a pullback right here into daily support, and then we can boom take it up to, even if we bought top of support right here. That's a 770% plus kind of move, right? You buy spot, add on reclaims and things like that, and play it all the way to 170% type of move. So that is WIF on daily time frame. Next is PRCL, also on daily time frame. This is what I have on PRCL. Again, same thing. Reclaim and go. Let me make these different colors. Or I would love to buy support. And then, so we'd be basically buying right here support, and then we'd be adding on a reclaim right here, and then playing it at 157% move on the reclaim as well, right? So that would be the best move for parcel that I'm currently watching. Next is POPCAT on the daily time frame as well. Actually had some shorts that I did not take on POPCAT. Kind of regret it. I think they're all going to play out. This is the main short. I don't really care about the secondary short. And again, it's looking to come into support. Maybe it bounces and then rolls over. But would love to see what happens on uh, this main level in green, which is the daily level that it needs to hold in order to test higher 80% move. So this is our daily time frame. Ideally, we get something like this on PopCat. Something like that, right? So let's see what happens when we test it. Still bearish. I think we go a little bit lower on PopCat on daily time frame. If we are to lose this green level on daily time frame, it's going to be pretty. Not even just green level. This entire little block right here. Oh man, I don't know. Unless we go like this, reclaim really fast. See some wicks or something like that. I don't know. Looks pretty bearish. So let's see if this block holds on the test. Next one I want to do also actually two time frames that I'm really looking at BONK is not only daily, it's actually the 4 hours as well. I don't know if we get all the way down here at support on 4 hours, but if we're to lose this, then something like this, look to short somewhere around there. But if we can reclaim this green line, that actually be bullish. We actually front ran our target on 4 hours, which is right here, this green line. Let me get rid of this. So that's our target on 4 hours. So let's see what we get on BONK on either time frame. Next alt I have is AVAX. I actually have a pretty decent spot size that I've been trading, and then leverage here and there for quick scalps or midterm scalps. AVAX actually, once again, sorry. AVAX actually daily time frame. I would love for it to nuke as well. This would be our dream entry right here, all the way to daily support. I just don't know if we get it on some of these charts, especially with levels holding. For example, we could easily just test this order block that is bullish for us, which held, and we made this move up for a higher high, right? So we had the low, high, higher low, higher high, right? So either one of these options is great. Getting over this dotted white line, which is basically resistance, would be even more bullish. So either up this way and there, or we go lower here and test it, or here. We just kind of see what's going to hold, and that's basically AVAX on daily time frame. This is 4 hours, which I really like. I was actually looking to might actually long this on leverage, to be honest. As long as this level right here holds on 4 hours, we rejected where we were supposed to reject right here, and we are bouncing exactly where we should be bouncing to the dot right here, right? 22.41, and the low was 22.40, right? So let's see what we get. AVAX actually still looks good on high time frame as well as 4 hours, in my opinion. So I might actually look for longs on AVAX on 4 hours. Let's see what we get. This is what I would like to see on 4 hours, to be honest. Here, let me zoom in. I like using Haganashi candles. So 4 hours, in my opinion, needs to do this. Right? So if I see us testing this resistance, I'll basically long somewhere around there, all the way to 31. But again, I don't know if we get it or not. That's just basically game plan. Dream plan again is into daily support way down here. Let's see what we get. And then my other biggest position spot wise is also hype. Um, I actually think hype is totally fine as long as it's over this support right here and this level 39.24. As long as we don't spend too much time. We actually hit our first level already. These are all of our shorts that we took on hype as well, or I took on hype. Um, I didn't take this third one, but I took these first two, and we are actually out because I ended up taking full profit all the way down here. We front ran that level here, so it was an easy way to short to this level. Um, I think it's totally fine. I don't know what it does, but hopefully it just kind of like rounds out something like this over here. And kind of goes up. Again, on high time frame, over this is totally fine. Underneath, I'd be worried. 4 hours is holding where it's supposed to. Worst case, maybe we get a dip into 4 hour support. If we lose this level, I don't know. It's going to be a little rough. I don't could possibly go down there or even much lower, right? 4 hours is basically saying it needs to hold $41.87, or it's looking at $28.38. Um, let's see, and we keep rejecting at resistance as well, right? Uh, Again, high time frame, I think still looks great, and with the assistance fund buying millions and millions of dollars every day, and other entities as well, I think it's totally fine. No need to worry on hype long term. Um, let's look at say. It was actually one of the most bullish charts to break out first, and then it's kind of just been chopping after some breakouts, right? These are actually some plans I've posted in Discord for say on daily time frame. I think say looks great. Might probably just bounce here, right, up here, and then just kind of take off. Another actually indicator that I love using, especially on daily time frame, is the cloud on double settings. And the cloud says everything looks great. We have a bullish TK cross. We have bullish cloud, prices over the cloud. Um, it's basically saying if you get an entry around 27, 28 cents, you take that entry and see what happens. Um, Again, cloud looks great. Uh, and again, that basically lines up with this scenario right here in pink. We dip into here and we take off. So I would basically be looking for longs on say over here. I have a spot bag that we added on. I actually have a spot bag from a while back, an airdrop and some other stuff. But then I added to my bags down here as well, and I'm looking to sell it up here. And that's basically say on daily time frame. And then here's the 4 hour chart. I don't know if we go all the way down here on 4 hours, but 4 hours says basically we go all the way down here, or we reclaim 30.3511 and we take it to 50 cents, and then we can take it higher depending on what happens once we get to our target. So that's basically the plan for say. And then next I want to take a look at TIA on daily and 4 hour. TIA I think looks like crap. It's either going to test resistance and reject, or get acceptance over and actually pump. TIA basically $2.50 is your line in the sand to be bullish, get over. You can look to sell at $8 plus. And then 4 hours, this would be amazing if we get it. Some sort of a bottom formation where you get, inverted head and shoulders or something, and then we basically target up here. So 4 hours is bearish underneath here, obviously main level. So we're looking to buy around 150s if we can, but daily we ideally want to get up here. So maybe we buy here, get over here, and then we see what happens. But that's basically TIA. It's been down only since it had the initial pump from launch. Next is near on daily and 4 hours as well. So let's take a look. Same thing with near. I want to see what it does. As long as it's underneath this level at 275, I think it tests this green level next. And then if not, it's just going to roll over and make new lows. And this is the one that I'm actually looking for. I would love for 4 hours to actually give us a really good dip over time, you know, whatever it does. And again, I'm not saying we get them, but these would be great entries, right? Rolls over and then finally takes off in Q4, some crap like that, right? Who knows what we get. But as long as it's underneath this green level, it's bearish. Get over, we can talk about retesting resistance and then breaking out and hitting our target at $4 as well for near on 4 hours. And then daily time frame is at $7.46. The next chart is ENA on daily and 4 hours as well. So ENA actually, our daily target is up here in resistance. Might actually that might just be the low and it actually goes up again, right? This is the long I actually want to take on leverage, but I did not take because it is at resistance and I did not want to take it unless we break out of resistance. But looked like a decent long, nice, you know, entry right there. Let's see if we do get the long play out or not. But on 4 hours, I would look for ENA to dip down here, and then I look for long somewhere in here. But if you're holding spot, everything looks great, and 73 cents looks like it's next, especially as long as it's over 59 cents. That's ENA on daily and 4 hours. And then next we have Solana, and Solana long way down here, just been holding spot. This is the target for Solana, way up here, 250 plus. Who knows if it plays out by the end of this year, early next year. All I know is I'm holding spot and we bought down here, so no reason to panic, no reason to sell. Let's see what we get. We lost that level, so it was bearish. Let's see what we get. We have two resistance on 4 hours that built on this move down as well. So maybe test the first one or even the second one and reject and go to green, and then we look for longs. But we're holding on 4 hours. We're holding to 253 as long as we do not go all the way down here and lose $143.36. That was our long signal. Done with all the daily 4 hour stuff, so we're only going to be looking at low time frames for like 4 hour right now. Next is useless. This is actually the chart that I grabbed from Dexscreener. It's at support. I hope it tests resistance because I actually got out and sold a bunch roughly like right here after it started breaking down because I knew it was going here, right? I have not added. I'm actually looking to sell some if we get up here as well, and then see if we roll over even lower. If not, we'll sell some here. If we break out, rebuy and see how higher it goes. But it is at support, and support is currently holding. So let's see what we get. Actually, another chart I wanted to actually bring up as well was hype. I wanted to use this when I looked at the hype chart earlier. This is the level on Dexscreener as well from Hyperliquid itself. So again, just different levels, more accurate in my opinion. So I'm looking at Dexscreener for useless and hype, to be honest, versus trading new charts on, you know, perp exchanges and things like that. Again, going back to Sol, looks great. We'd love to dip here and see if we can get some leverage long scalps. If not, we just hold spot to our target. Useless we just finished as well. Next is DOGE. So DOGE is basically saying it's bearish here. But I don't know. It still looks pretty decent. It's actually held up pretty decent today as well. So it looks pretty good. I would love for it to reclaim up here. 24438 right here. Oops, sorry. And then add to my position, and then take it to our target. Our Doge target on 4 hours is at 34.35 cents. I actually did take a long earlier because it hit our target on. Sorry, let me turn my indicators off. They should not be on. Sorry. It hit my 30-minute target down here, right? So we are at 30-minute support. 30-minute resistance is up here. Let's see if this low holds. Got filled right here at 21.5 cents basically. So let's see what we get. Bounce doesn't look super great, but doesn't look as ugly as it originally looked. Hopefully we have a good Thursday, because Friday might be crazy, especially with tariff stuff back in action. But yeah, this is basically Doge on 30 minutes. Took a long down here. We're holding it. If we get back to support and lose it, obviously I'll probably cut it before I get stopped out with my stop right below this low. And last but not least is the new shitcoin, PumpFun. So we traded this on low time frame. A nice little bottoming off formation, retest, and then we're looking to take it to resistance. If all goes great and we break this resistance, our main target is up here. So let's see what we get on this crappy shitcoin. Basically what our TA says is, which is LG trading, liquidity gap trading, hold this level, we test up here. Let's see what we get on PumpFun as well. Again, this is the first stream. I'm going to keep it going. These are the ones we're going to be tracking. If people tell me that, hey, let's really not add this one as well, I don't mind adding another couple here and there. I just want to add charts that have not, pumped like crazy, because those are just going to be useless. What's the point? Like, I want to get in to charts that are at the lows or are making lows and see if we can scalp them to 20, 30, 40% moves, or some decent 100% type of midterm scalp or midterm swing positions. Anyways, feel free to also join Discord. It's 100% free. A bunch of us traders are in there. It's been kind of dead lately, but hopefully with crypto picking back up and summer kind of coming to an end, things will pick back up. That's it for this week. We'll see you on Sunday's Bitcoin and Ethereum stream, and we'll follow up and see what we get on alts next week, sometime Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, guys, take care and happy trading and safe trading.